Oftentimes, they always tell us to invest your money. You hear it everywhere, on the news, online, in conversations. But let's be honest, what does that even mean? Where exactly are we supposed to put it? Who decides what's smart? And why does it feel like everyone's talking about investing, but no one is really explaining it? If you've ever felt stuck between wanting to grow your money and not knowing where to start, this video is for you. Because today we're going to explore 5 of the best places to invest your money. Not based on hype, not based on what's trending, but based on what actually works. And here's the part you don't want to miss. The 5th place? It's different. It's not something your bank is going to recommend. It's not in the textbooks, and chances are, no one has ever talked to you about it. But it might be the one investment that changes everything for you. So don't skip, don't scroll. Because if you check out before we get to number 5, you'll miss the part that matters most. Let's get into it. The number 1 best place to invest your money is in yourself. Yes, you heard that right, yourself. Before stocks, before real estate, before anything else, the greatest investment you will ever make is in you, your mind, your skills, your growth, your mindset. Because here's the truth no one tells you. You are the only asset that will never lose value unless you stop growing. You want financial freedom? You want to live life on your terms? Then you have to become the kind of person who can create that kind of life. And that starts with upgrading yourself. Now, you might be asking, how exactly do I invest in myself? It's not as complicated as you think. Buy books that challenge how you think. Enroll in courses that teach you real-world skills, things schools never prepared you for. Attend seminars, workshops, events, places where your mind can stretch beyond its limits. Download podcasts and listen while you drive, cook, walk. Let YouTube become your classroom. Don't scroll just to be entertained. Scroll to level up. Because here's the real flex. In a world where everyone's trying to look rich, the smartest people are trying to learn rich. And learning doesn't stop. You have to learn, unlearn, and relearn over and over again. Because what got you here won't get you there. Knowledge isn't just power anymore. It's currency. And those who have it earn more, live better, and think bigger. So before you try to multiply money, multiply your value. Because when you grow, your income grows with you. Now that you've started investing in yourself, let's talk about the 2nd place to invest your money, which is in stocks. For some people, that word feels intimidating. For others, it sounds risky. But here's what you need to understand. The majority of wealthy people invest in stocks. Not just because it sounds smart, but because it works. When you buy stocks, you're not just putting your money somewhere random. You're literally buying a piece of a company. Think about that. That brand you love, that tech company changing the world, that global business you use every day, you can own a slice of it, whether it's Apple, Amazon, Coca-Cola, Tesla, or companies you've never even heard of. Stocks allow you to grow with the businesses that are shaping the future. And here's why it's so powerful. When these companies grow, your money grows with them. They launch new products, their profits go up, they expand to new markets. And if you're invested, you benefit. You're not just a consumer, you're a shareholder. Plus, some companies pay you just for owning their stock. It's called a dividend. That's money in your pocket simply for being an investor. Now, are there risks? Yes, but so is keeping your money in a savings account that barely beats inflation. The key is to learn, research, start small, and think long-term. You don't need to be a millionaire to invest in stocks. You just need to start. And here's the truth. While most people spend years working for money, wealthy people make money work for them through stocks, shares, and bonds. So don't just watch companies grow from the sidelines. Be part of it. Own a piece of the action. Now, let's talk about the 3rd place to invest your money, which is in real estate. Think about it. No matter what's trending, no matter what the economy looks like, people will always need a place to live, a roof over their heads, a place to call home. That's why real estate has always been one of the most trusted ways to build long-term wealth. You're not just buying a piece of land or a building. You're buying an asset that can do 2 powerful things at once. Grow in value over time. As the market develops, so does your investment. Earn passive income through rent, leases, or even short-term stays. Real estate creates a steady stream of cash flow while your property increases in worth. That's the kind of investment that works for you, even while you sleep. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't have the money to buy a house right now. Here's the good news. You don't have to start big. There are many ways to enter real estate today. Partner with others to co-invest. Start small with real estate investment trusts. Use digital platforms that let you invest in property with little capital, or begin in your local area. Learn the market, study the trends, and plan your first move. Because here's the truth. While others are waiting for the perfect time, smart investors are buying and holding real assets that appreciate over time. They're building equity, they're building security, they're building generational wealth. And in the long run, real estate doesn't just build value, it builds freedom. Now let's talk about the fourth place to invest your money, which is in business. Not just any business, but a profitable business. A business with vision, structure, and, most importantly, calculated risk. You see, starting or investing in a business is one of the fastest ways people create wealth. Think about the most successful people you know. They didn't just work jobs, they built something. Something that didn't just pay them once, but kept paying them over and over again. That's the power of business. But let's be clear, this isn't about chasing shiny ideas or jumping into things blindly. It's not about every trend or hustle you see online. It's about strategy. It's about solving real problems. Whether it's a small local service, an online store, a digital product, or even a scalable startup, the goal is to find something that people need, deliver it with value, and operate it with discipline. Now, starting a business isn't easy. It takes work. It takes time. And yes, it takes risk. But when done right, that risk becomes a calculated investment. And the reward? It can be life-changing. Because here's the truth. A business doesn't just earn money. It gives you control. Control over your time, your income, your decisions, and your future. And you don't always have to build a business from scratch. You can buy into existing businesses, partner with someone who has the skills but needs capital, or invest in a franchise model that already works. The point is, don't just invest in other people's dreams. Invest in building something of your own. First of all, congratulations. If you're still watching, you're not just curious, you're serious. You've done what most people don't. You waited, you stayed, you listened. And just like we promised at the beginning, this is the moment that brings everything together. The fifth place to invest your money is in diversification. Now hold on, don't let that word scare you off. It simply means this. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You can read all the books, attend the best seminars, buy stocks, own real estate, and run a business. But if all your money is tied to one thing, one industry, one market, one source, then you are making a very big mistake. All it takes is one unexpected shift, and everything you built can be gone overnight. That's why diversification isn't just smart, it's necessary. It's how the wealthy protect their wealth. It's how they stay calm in a storm. It's how they don't just survive, they thrive. You see, financial freedom isn't just about growing your money, it's about protecting it. It's about having multiple streams that flow together, so if one slows down, the others keep going. Diversify your knowledge, diversify your income, diversify your investments, real estate, stocks, business, and yes, you. The goal isn't to get rich fast. The goal is to get rich for real and stay that way. So if you've made it this far, you're already different from most. Now take what you've learned and don't just think about it, act on it. Because money isn't just meant to be earned, it's meant to be multiplied. If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the tools to grow your money and your mindset. And hey, drop a comment below. Which of the 5 investments are you starting with? Let's talk about it. Because this isn't just content, it's your next chapter.